The future is really focused on the athlete, teaching them how to build assets and digital assets, of course, teaching them the skill set of freelance marketing and how they can actually get paid to build their audience on social media, which is now their resume.
Hey, what's up? That's my buddy Aaron. He was a regular kid from British Columbia, Canada. You know, he went to school, hung out with friends, was really, really good at sports, and, well, he was a bit of a troublemaker. But let's fast forward. This was him in 2017, which ended up being the beginning of the best years of his life. Then, this was him in 2018, which was even a better year of his life. Fast forward one more time to 2019, and well, things got crazy. What the happened in 2017 that changed his life forever?
And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see."
Wake up and smell the coffee. Maybe you'll get an opportunity to check out how I just gave my notice yesterday. The guys upstairs wanted to have a chat, so I kind of got a little excited telling them about what's going to be happening here soon. There it is.
Everybody won't be treated.
Leaving sight. For good. Not going back.
And going through the whole process of not wearing pants, it just makes your call that much more funnier. I'm actually in my boxers right now.
The problem is now is like I can ride any day of the week, but no one else can. But everyone's working, right? So, you know, I'm able to give that back now. I was an electrician by trade. And worked a lot with my hands. Actually made it to a place where I was a foreman. It was a big emotional thing that happened actually, because I had a good career as an electrician and I was making really good money. So financially I was set up well. I owned a home, had a vehicle, had all those things. I was actually in a relationship with somebody, and then when the relationship fell apart, she said something to me that really hit me pretty hard, and she said, you don't have any goals. You're not driving towards anything anymore. And at first I was super defensive and I was like, what do you mean I have no goals? You know, like I have a great career, you know, I have a good vehicle, I have a house, I made it to that standard that I thought was important. But it was until I thought about what she said and I took some time with it and I was like, man, she's so right. I don't have any goals. I'm not driving forward anywhere. I'm not learning something new. I'm not growing myself. And really that's kind of what triggered it. And from there it was like, okay, now, you know, I need to learn something new. I need to grow myself. And I was like, well, how can I earn a different income as well while doing it? And it was literally when that thought popped into my head, I seen an advertisement on social media and I was like, I wonder if this would work and I wonder if this is where it would be. And I was nervous, I was skeptical, but I dove into it and I mean, the rest is history really from there. It would take me an hour to really break down everything that's changed. I mean, one of the big motivations I had was to ride my snowmobile more and to spend more time doing, you know, the things I'm passionate about, action sports and that kind of thing. And that's probably the biggest shift that happened because growing up racing snowmobiles when I was younger, I competed until I was about 16, 17 years old. A few things happened, I had to fall away from it, but it was always this driving force that was always in the back of my head that I was like, I just want to get back on my snowmobile and ride more and get back into it. But I never seemed to be able to break past that barrier because of this catch-22 of like, well, I needed to earn more money in order to afford to do it. We've talked about it a lot with the information and access. The information can be acquired in many different places, but it's so much noise in the internet nowadays that, yeah, there's tons of valuable information, but you got to pick a laser-focused path. Oh man, I see a lot of really cool stuff in the future. Just the idea of like how everything's been expanding and growing because of the internet, and education itself is shifting and changing so much. I'm actually working on a pretty cool campaign right now, and it's focused around my main passions. It's focused around action sports athletes. It's always been a big passion of mine is action sports, and how can I serve them? You know, how can I help them, you know, wherever they're at in their action sports careers, so they don't have to go through what I did with that catch-22 if you hurt yourself and you can't afford to go back riding, or not having a plan for after competition or as you build that up. So the future is really focused on the athlete, teaching them how to build assets and digital assets, of course, teaching them the skill set of freelance marketing and how they can actually get paid to build their audience on social media, which is now their resume, right? Compared to when I was racing, it was a piece of paper and you handed in, these are my credentials, where now it's like, check out my Instagram to get sponsorships. So really helping action sports athletes, creating this synergy with it, that's really where the future is at right now.